Welcome, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, water signs. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, and I pulled for you today the Eight of Wands as your overall theme for this reading. This is a contemplation of something that you wanted, something you're strategizing or understanding better, perhaps harking back to October of last year when the new moon, the full moon in Aries was during the sun's passage transit through Libra, which is why I'm identifying early October as a place where you set a wish into motion. And with Venus continuing in its retrograde motion from Aries back into Pisces, I believe you are understanding the nature of this wish and strategizing its implementation in a much more holistic way. You're understanding better the impact of this desire on your community, on others, on something that you want to build. And this is creating a greater sense of connection between all the parts. This is your unique gift as a water sign to find connection, to restore connection, deep connection, meaningful and significant connection. And so I feel that as Venus completes its retrograde cycle, towards the end of April, you will begin to see the manifestation of this wish or this thing that you are building as finding its appropriate location at the center of something you are implementing. I hope that makes sense. This is a general reading. It is not going to resonate for all of you. If you're interested in a personal reading, check out the description box below for details about that. But welcome to all of you, new and familiar. I appreciate the time that you're taking with me. So in your 10th house, the house of your social identity, the way others see you, is the beautiful Empress. The Empress embodies power and desire. This is her ruler's Venus. So this is the energy that I feel is describing you, shaping you in the outer world. This is how others are seeing you as being capable of expressing this energy of love, nurturance, care, healing, connection to your emotions, as validating what is best for you, what supports you, what sees you, and recognizes you. So the appreciation is just as vital to the power that you use to create something in this particular time that we're speaking about. You are open to receiving the input and appreciation of others for what it is that you do. And this feels as though it is coming as a result of a seed that you planted last year in about October or sometime in the fall. You're experiencing it in your community as an expression of who you are, your power, your natural flow. In the first house, the Knight of Swords is your ability to understand where this sense of empowerment is leading you, how your truth, your authenticity is being shaped by this recognition of your healing power, your nurturing power, your supportive power in the world. You are putting forward or communicating. It can be with yourself. You can be journaling. You can be crafting things for your own enjoyment as a way of meditating on this power that you are being recognized for. It may feel uncomfortable and you may naturally intellectualize it, but I actually believe you are building something as a result of this appreciation, this respect that you're receiving for your authentic self. In the fourth house, the house of your home, your foundation, your family, the Justice card, the beautiful Justice card is indicating a reversal from perhaps an experience of feeling outed, excluded, not included, rejected, from perhaps a family of origin, perhaps a community, a group, a team that is fundamental to you. You are understanding that, in fact, you not only have power to shape your experience, your domestic experience, your home, your foundation, but you are able to claim what is rightfully yours. You are being given something that belongs to you. And this may come at a time where you have completely forgotten how you were denied or undermined by the withholding of an appreciation and acknowledgement or recognition in your past. And again, this can be directly related to your family of origin, so that you are receiving some kind of gift, even largesse or inheritance. It can be a small heirloom, it can be a token or something significant, but this is supplying you with something that you know belongs to you and that you may have long abandoned ever receiving this. In the seventh house of your significant others, the Page of Swords. I know that many of you are in relationships, many of you are single, but I do believe there is an understanding that you have come as far as you can under an old system or belief in conventions of relationships, marriage, institution of marriage, the social graces around how we defer to our partners or how we can or must behave if we are unpartnered. There is a stigma involved for some of you, whether you're married or single, that you are understanding, and you're actually understanding that you have reached the limits of what you know about how to progress, how to grow a relationship in these times for this moment. And you're open to that. You're open to learning. In fact, you're eager to learn. You're seeing your partner as a source of instruction, knowledge, wisdom for you. You want to be of greater assistance. You want to be of greater help, not for them, but for yourself. You're understanding that there are ways that you can adjust what you know or how you inhabit relationships in general, important relationships that allows you to see others, perhaps others who you've had difficult relationships in your family, for instance, or at your job as teachers. And this is really reflecting on your maturity, your growth, your willingness to see lessons in difficult relationships and experiences so that you approach difficult relationships with a different appreciation of how there's something for you to learn. There is some reflection of you in a relationship that may bug you, may annoy you, because it's so close to home. If you're enjoying this reading, if this is resonating with you, please like this video, please share this with others, and please subscribe to my channel, Pacific Tarot. Your support is appreciated. And I pulled the Loneliness card, which says, ironically, I know that I am never alone. And I think this is impacting on your relationships in general. There's an overall energy that you are being elevated in some quarters, perhaps in some very public or communal way, for your talents, your efforts, your growth, and you are courageously standing up for who you are, for your rights, for the things that you know you have earned or the things you now know you are worthy of. This has referenced a time when you truly felt alone. And perhaps as a result of that, you were truly lonely in whatever environment where you were not alone. So this goes back to an experience of childhood where you felt excluded or rejected, even in the middle of the largest, most raucous or welcoming family. There was a sense that you didn't quite belong or others wished you weren't there. You're healing that now because your aloneness comes more from a sense of empowerment. And this is not lonely. As others are reflecting back the tremendous power, support, healing that you have gifted to them along the way. So I am clarifying the Knight of Swords in the first house with the Six of Cups. I think that you are not only attempting to understand the changes that you're experiencing, and how to communicate that, how to understand that for yourself. And I see you using self-help tools like journaling, like meditation, like crafting, singing, dancing, enjoying yourself. And this really emphasizes the ability to identify the joy and the happiness in your gifts, in the things that you do naturally, the things that you're automatically good at, that don't take a lot of effort, but that you're willing to invest tremendous effort in them because it's so healing. It's so elevating. You enjoy it so much. It feels good. And this is a beautiful quality that you are able to lose yourself in your crafting, your making, your expression of the things that you're good at. And that in and of itself is healing and bringing you closer. The more that you engage in things that feel good, the more you want to continue to feel good. And that helps you to balance out areas in your life where you used to not feel good at all. In fact, you felt the opposite of good. In the fourth house, the Justice card is clarified by the King of Swords. In this deck, the Lord of Swords is really about the ability to challenge your assumptions. This is part of what is bringing the justice you seek, the truth you seek, to a family or domestic environment, a family of origin, a domestic space. You are challenging your own assumptions. And as a result of that, you're seeing in how what you expected to occur and what actually is emerging are very different things. And how you can find an instance where you were so off course has led you to look at other areas in your life where you make assumptions that are blocking or restricting your success or experience. And this is where you engage with others. You perhaps are talking with family members. Perhaps there's a family confab in which you are talking about a particular issue that is relevant to all of you, how you're sharing resources or how you're dividing up something as a result of someone's passing. Those are merely examples. But you are the speaker, the nominated speaker. You become the voice. And it is ironic that you, as a outsider, as someone who might have identified as marginal to the family core, are the ones that others trust. Others trust you because you haven't been a part of the inner circle, so to speak. and they trust your objectivity in the path that you've been on together as siblings, for example, or as longtime associates or colleagues. You're the voice that they can trust to be objective and to render justice fairly. In the fourth house, the seventh house, the house of your significant relationships, the Page of Swords is clarified by the Lady of Cups, the Queen of Cups. And you, water signs, are in your element here. You are passionate. You are exploring your passions. You're letting your healing energies, your seductive, compassionate energies exude from you. Everything you do is the result of your imaginative alignment with what feels good to you, and making feels good to you, creating feels good to you, building something particularly around your voice, your word, is something that is flowing from your emotional experiences, your lived experiences. That's what animates your wishes, your desires, your support for others. This is a beautiful card of being in the flow, with the Empress as your midheaven card. This is showing that not only are you appreciated for your powers, but you know how to let them flow as a way of meeting no resistance, meeting little resistance, as you may be experiencing in your family life, where you are nominated as the spokesperson in a way that perhaps surprises you, but really makes perfect sense, as you have maintained a way of staying connected despite considerable differences and even betrayals. So you are using this ability to surrender to the conditions that exist, to what you don't know in relationships, open to seeing something that may surprise you, that you didn't know was there. This is the basis for the growth that you are determining, that is allowing you to implement your gift in an effective way. And in the 10th house, you are clarified by the Magician card, the Empress clarified by the Magician. This is a powerful magician indeed. This is not just about your ideas and your thoughts and your will to create something. This is undergirded by your absolute flow and integration with what the planets need, what others need. I mean, the planet, as in planet Earth, what others need to thrive. Your power derives from your connection to the needs of others. The ability to build and grow is absolutely an impulse of the magician, and you combine those energies and you are building something powerful. I see you, as many of you, as a spokesperson for a larger cause, as the architect of creating a greater resource that will serve many people. I'm going to finish this reading with a crystal oracle and hope that this reading has resonated for you. And I have pulled the Chrysopras. I have many times asked about how to say this correctly. I will look it up online to find the correct pronunciation, but it reads, "Allow yourself to receive." I love this for you. This is absolutely beautiful. So if you've enjoyed this content, check this out. And until next time, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, namaste.